What is up, Wastelanders? It is I, Shibms the Damned. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel as of this morning, I was blown away by the community engagement of a recent video I did. Bethesda's recent terms of service. Now I know some of you can't check this out until later, but I try to keep my word. It's 4:03. We're going to get started. I should have specified time zone. So, I logged on Tuesday on the Atomic Shop rollover day and was greeted by new terms of service. As you see here, I refuse to accept these terms, and I'm assuming what most people did, and I think this is what they had planned from the beginning. It's Tuesday, I want to see in the Atom Shop, and just skipped right past everything. I know Bethesda's a dirty company, so I read through all of this and found so much screw jobs in here. I mean, the first page here, these terms of service contain a binding individual arbitration and class action waiver agreement. They exempt themselves from ever being sued by a player. Ever. That was the first thing they did, alright? So I wasn't happy. As I scrolled down, I found more screw jobs and found further evidence that Bethesda only gives a damn about new players. That is pretty much in their writing down at the end. But first, we're going to bounce over to the comment section. I'm not going to go in order because actually, I am going to go in order, that's going to be easiest. Cooper Howard, nice call out on DTD Gamer. I've been calling him out for months and nobody wanted to listen. Don't know what to tell you. This video was so golden. Thank you. But to the community, I'm sorry I had to make it. But I know most of you just scrolled right past these terms. The day when we all stop paying is the only way this will change, since most cannot control themselves or have too much money to burn, is what is feeding this greedy, crappy industry. Alright, with that comment right there, the Dexter Matt, I don't know if you have Fallout First or not, but I promise you, if you do have Fallout First and you started with Fallout First, you cancel that membership, this game is going to be basically unplayable to you. You're not going to have a place to put your scrap. You're not going to be able to use half the stuff. Bethesda gaslighted everybody with a free Fallout First trial a couple weeks ago for yet another new player grab. I have a friend that was happy, alright? He got the Fallout First free trial because he wanted to claim the rest of the stuff from the past. No, he couldn't. That was only if you pay for Fallout First. They didn't give you a free trial. They gave you a fraction of the free trial. Now this is going to tie into another comment. I saw a video by Fargassier, alright? Bethesda Ambassador has a Bethesda.net store promo code that he does not want to lose. He refuses to talk down about this game, no matter what I told him about the bugs, about what they are doing to the community through the Atomic Shop. them giving away items to people that donate $5 to a Twitch streamer when we just paid $15 for the same thing. It's okay because the Twitch one had a little bit of rust on it. The day you quit playing any Bethesda game and recognize a community that supported them from the beginning, like, I'm pissed. I've been supporting Bethesda since Fallout 3's release. Skyrim. Fallout 76 when it first came out. It was broken. Alright? Empty wasteland. Nothing in it. So, naturally, I'm like, I'm not playing this. When the Pittsburgh DLC came out, I got back into it. And it was like, wow, they fixed it. This is amazing. Much love to the Wastelanders that stuck through from the very beginning up to Pittsburgh. You are the people that helped make this game what it is today. Myself included, from Pittsburgh up till these terms of service came out. Now, I did have too much money to spend a couple of times in my life. I was buying Atomic Shop items that I didn't even want, but I was heavily into merging and stuff, so I was like, maybe I can merge this with something else and someone else can use this idea. I'm a small channel. No one ever saw that shit, so I stopped doing it. Alright. Next comment. Mr. Flyaz. Finally someone said it. Great job. Thank you. J.H. Kelly. Yes, I had already planned on renewing Fallout first, but this new terms of service is the end. Alright. Next one by G-Dad. I'm not going to read this whole comment. If you came back to check out the live stream, you know what you said. The blanket line about exploits and how vague they are. Alright? So, we are going to skip up to the exploit section so I can address G-Dad's comment. We know the first page here basically says you can't sue them with anything. And this is where it's geared to new players, and this is not the first time they say this. If you are a new user, not someone that helped create this game, you may opt out of the binding individual arbitration and class action waiver within 30 days after you accept the terms of service. New players get a waiver. They have a right to sue for anything that they don't like or anything that Bethesda does dirty, and they get a refund for their purchases. New players, not someone who, and I'm not bragging, it was a mistake, dropped over $3,000 on Fallout First and the Atomic Shop. If I knew they was going to do this 3 years later, I wouldn't have done it. So, we're going to scroll to the... You know what, we'll just get to that comment. Alright, so this says that they can't be sued unless you're a new player. You have 30 days to decide whether you're going to take them to court and want a refund. And keep in mind, I can't play this game without accepting these terms. You and your mean you, and if you are a minor, also your parent or guardian. Excuse my goddamn motherfucking language, but isn't this a mature game? As we get to the comment with the exploits and stuff, it's a PG-13 game now. Alright? So we're gonna scroll down. And that's all thanks to the wide reception player grab from the TV show. I apologize, there's a lot here and I can't see very well, so I have to look for the stuff I wanted to point out. That's just explaining what they mean by accounts and all that stuff. Okay, if you use any name, user ID, display name, character name, or guild name to represent you in the service, you can get your account banned. I saw someone way back, I have a video in it someplace, there was a player named Todd Howard. I told him to go fuck himself. I knew it wasn't Todd Howard, obviously, I'm not stupid. But he stepped in the character and he was like, go buy some more stuff, spend some more items, I'll think about fixing the bugs. As we get down through this, they have no liability to fix any bugs that we complain about anymore. Alright. So this is all user accounts. Virtual reality warning. Content includes. Alright, this is another thing that pisses me off. Content includes technology, text, forum posts, chat posts, profiles, widgets. So even if you talk shit outside of the game on Bethesda like I'm doing right now, I'm risking my account getting banned. If you post a picture on a forum, Sheep Squatch ate my ass, you might get banned. But they allow a free pride flag that says I take it in the ass. How is that fair? User generated content. This probably goes on to like the mods and stuff of Fallout 4. That says what downloadable content is. Game mods, I don't care about game mods. Virtual currency, we'll get into that. Unlinked accounts, don't care about that. Limited license. Alright, this is where I got at DTD Gamer, and I'm going to elaborate in a comment in the comments section. Why do people care about real money trades? Why the fuck don't we? Ever since the vaults opened up, and the new players came out and all that shit. And even before that, DTD Gamer has been promoting real money trades on his videos. What does this hurt? How many rare Frostnot masks did you find this year in player vendors? Exactly. They're all ending up online for real money. Alright? It's not enough that we pay for PlayStation Plus, Fallout first, and then we have to pay some jackass online if we want a rare Frostnot mask if we didn't get it. It hurts the community. Alright? Alright, beta testing free trails, that's not what I'm looking for. Services. When I'm done, I will do one more video on this where I will just shut up and slowly scroll down through this in case you skip past it and want to read it for yourself. I'm sure you can find them online too. Payment methods. Don't care about payment methods because I won't be paying them anymore. Alright, here we go. I think this is the one section. Alright. Right before Halloween, a Grim Reaper bundle came out in the Atomic Shop. I don't know the exact amounts, correct me if I'm wrong here, but it was 1,500 atoms or something. It left the shop for a week, and then right before Halloween, during the Fallout for Hope, they re-released it again at a much lower cost. It pissed off half the community, Reddit was blowing up, and here's why. People requested a refund because they did us dirty. Alright, why should we buy something? Alright, if you went out and bought yourself a new Subaru, 2025 model, let's say $30,000. Your wife comes home, not knowing you already got the car, she goes to the same car lot and brings one home for $15,000. Okay, that's what happened. We paid 1,500 atoms for that Grim Reaper bundle. They re-released it a week later, I think for 800. People got pissed. People submitted tickets. Some people got a refund, some people did not. So, in the new terms of service, ZeniMax does not guarantee that any services will be accessible or available at all times, in all countries, at any given time, or that ZeniMax will continue to offer any particular services. Alright? ZeniMax reserves the right to change or update content without notice to you. ZeniMax also reserves the right to refuse your request to acquire content and to limit or block any request to acquire content, including but not limited to DLC and game mods. And submitting a ticket for an Atomic Shop item that is not currently in the Atomic Shop. Alright? ZeniMax may patch, update, or modify a service at any time without notice. So basically, this gives them the right to sell us a bundle for 2,000 atoms one week, and the next time it comes out at a lower cost. Not cool. Alright. If you do not agree to... This is their solution if we don't agree, by the way. If we don't agree with anything, like, if we have a problem with an Atomic Shop item and we want a refund, if we have a problem because we can't use our fucking power armor because we're standing there for 5 minutes trying to get into it. If you do not agree to the changes to the services, you may cancel your membership at any time, with such termination being effective at the end of the current membership period for which you previously paid. But ZeniMax will not refund any fees or prorate fees for any membership, except where a refund is required by applicable law. I don't even know why they put that in there, because the first thing they put up there in these terms was, you agree that you cannot form a class action lawsuit and sue us. In response to violation of these terms and service, ZeniMax may, at its sole discretion, issue a warning, suspend, or restrict certain features for your account, including but not limited to usernames. And I'll leave this up so you can read the rest. They can terminate your play at any time, refuse you access. ZeniMax, in its sole discretion, deems that your information is untrue, inaccurate, or incomplete. Okay. So, if I make a video because, well, everyone was looking at Fallout for Hope, I couldn't place any of my camps because they would stack on top of each other, and video proof, you can check it on my channel, 2 of my camps and another player's camp was all collided together, while everybody was paying attention to Fallout for Hope. And again, Bargassier was busy fluffing Bethesda's ass, saying the game was good. Go support your Twitch streamer and get this shit that they just paid more money for. No, the game was completely broke. Alright, we tried to hunt Spooky Scorch. They were stuck inside walls like the Manhattan Project. Dumb. They ban your account, they ban any link to your email, blah blah blah. Alright, your right to cancel your membership, what I just said up there, you can cancel it, but you're not getting a refund for shit. The main thing I'm trying to get to is where it affects what you can and cannot build at your camp. That is the main reason why I quit playing. Because if I activate any of my camps right now, I'm probably getting banned if someone doesn't like it. There's another thing talking about real money trades. Participate in any actions that seek to exploit, inflict harm upon, or pose a potential threat to the well-being of children. Again, I thought this was a mature game. Engage in any form of harassment, stalking, threats, embarrassment, spamming, or any other conduct towards another user of the service is unwarranted or unwanted. So you can have your camp banned if I decide to be a raider and take an overkill to Moonshine Jamboree and do a complete whiteout. Shivams was spamming mini nukes. So fucking what, asshole? I'm a raider. That's what I do. It's like they have raiders in the game that run up to you. I'm gonna peel your fucking face off. Alright, but if I use language and someone hears it, guess what? I can get my account banned. Alright. Launching personal attacks or making derogatory statements related factors such as race, ethnicity, sex, gender, sexual orientation, religion, heritage, and the like. I'm sorry, Bethesda. I'm not the one that decided to put free gay flags up in the atomic shop and sneak in a transgender robot into the atomic or into the scoreboard. Alright? Yeah. Call that derogatory, whatever. Example of how you can get your account banned. take any action or upload, post, transmit, distribute, or communicate you or any person's real-world personal information. Personal information. DTD gamers out there supporting real money trades. Am I going to get my account banned for calling out that he's been in breach of the terms of service for 5 years, but Bethesda does not give one fuck because he fluffs everyone's ass and makes new players play the game? They are allowed to do it, but we're not. Here we go. So I'm playing a raider, right? This clears up your question. My phone shut off. I don't know your screen name, but you said what I meant by a raider. Alright. I got this pulled up. I'm gonna go back to that. They asked what I meant about being a raider and all that. I wanted to touch upon that. Alright, I get the DTD one, and I'm not quite sure if you're calling someone named Raider out or if you were calling them a Raider. Alright, I'm going to cover this whole comment right now, and this is... I haven't been able to read Russian since 8th grade. I'm sorry, I do not know your screen name. No, Raider faction in general. Alright, how can we play as a Raider anymore? And I know you're probably sick of it, and I'm sick of this Rainbow Coalition shit too. If you want to represent yourself as a Raider in this game, or a Settler, the two founding factions of this game, you have to pay 150 atoms for that flag. But the Rainbow Coalition got a new flag that represents every mental illness they have, and they got a free icon. I'm sorry, I'm pissed, I shouldn't have said mental illness. My problem is not with the rainbow people, alright? You wanna fuck another dude up the ass, go ahead, more power to you. I like to fuck women in the ass, it feels good. You wanna rub pussies together. I wish I was a girl so I could do that. But I was born in 86. I know enough that what's between my legs is a penis and I am a male. Alright, that is not the problem I have. I have a problem with the developer force-feeding these flags down our throats, breaking any lore of Fallout, and they was free. I'm done with the catering and the entitlement that comes with these people. Alright? We gotta pay for our flags, 150 a piece. You get 12 of them plus icons for free. Alright. You, the developer, if you ever listen to this, I do not give a fuck about your personal lifestyle. That is your lifestyle. Keep it the fuck at home with your boyfriend and not in the game, alright? Or at least put a price tag on it. Now what it means to play a Raider. Take any action, organize, transmit any content, effectuate or participate in any activity, group, or guild that is harmful. We cannot have Raider guilds anymore unless you're gonna have a bunch of pansy-ass pussies run around there pretending to be Raiders. What can you do as a Raider? Well, you can't be harmful, you can't be torturous, you can't be abuseful, you can't be hateful, you can't use hate speech, terrorist or violent or extremist content, racially, ethically, religiously, gender-based or otherwise offensive, obscene, threatening, bullying, vulgar, sexually explicit, defamatory. That's where Sheep Squatch ate my ass. Personally, I put Sheep Squatch ate my pussy because I got tired of seeing the same one. They show up upon your camp, someone doesn't like it, they can report it, your camp can get banned. You walk up on a brontosaurus butt-fucking Harambe, guess what? Your account can get banned. Promote, upload, transmit, encourage, or take part in any activity involving hacking, cracking, phishing, taking advantage of exploits, Mr. fucking Westtech! I couldn't wait to get to you! Alright. Somebody asked me why I have a problem with Mr. Westtech. You go to his live streams. Oh, I don't care about likes, I don't care about subscriptions. Every motherfucking video you put out, you are begging for likes right in the upper right hand corner, alright? You do YouTube for money, I get that. Don't sit there and fucking lie and say you don't care when you are begging for them, and begging for them before they even watch your video. That is one problem. It's fucking stupid. And every exploit that ever came out, I give him credit. Mr. Westtech is the king of Fallout exploits. When we found out that you could hold a grenade in one hand and a thirst zapper in the other, and just continuously throw grenades and white out events, kill everything with nuker grenades so nobody else can get a hit and get experience, that is a fucking problem, okay? We paid for this game too. Why should one person get experience from an event and everyone else is just sitting there, holy fuck, I didn't get to hit anything? Because of exploits. We wouldn't have known of that exploit if it wasn't for him plastering it on YouTube. Alright? Starting out, you try to PvP. Start out same time. One person goes does events, trying to get, you know, to be able to get your power armor. Someone can just go down to Westtech with a thirst zapper and a nuker grenade at the time, chuck a couple grenades and go from level 0 to 25 in about 5 minutes, and come and mop your ass because you leveled up quicker by exploiting. Alright? Atlantic City. Unlimited overgrown spawning. Yeah, we're out here grinding our ass to finish the scoreboard. How is it fair that some other person can go to one place and finish the scoreboard in a couple of hours? Not cool. But again, people tune into him. He gets people to play. So therefore, Bethesda does not give a fuck. But if I'm at Moonshine Jamboree and I'm spanning mini nukes that I spent the aluminum and the adhesive to craft, I can get reported for spamming mini nukes. Alright? That is my problem. But every time there's an exploit, what does he do? He takes action on it, uploads it, posts it, transmits it, and promotes it. Just like DT Dickbag promotes real money trades. And these are the people, and I'm not speaking to my community on this one, these are the people you fucking cunts that aren't subscribed to me worship. Alright? This is why the game is falling apart. This is why we can't buy rare items and player vendors. Because they're ending up online for real money trades at GameFlip or whatever fucking site DTD Gamer has a promo code for. Get his channel and account the fuck out of here, Bethesda. Let's scroll down here. Engage in disruptive behavior in chat areas, game areas, forums, or any other area aspect of the service. I think this behavior right now is pretty fucking disruptive, Bethesda. You disrupted our gameplay, you buried these terms of services, knowing everyone was going to skip past them to get the atomic shop. Truth fucking hurts, doesn't it? So, someone posts a shitty video. I don't like it. In fact, one of you can call me a dirty cunt right now in the comments section. I can report you for that and have your account banned. Excuse me if I'm fucking wrong, but I thought this game was made in America, 2.5 hours down the road at Bethesda, Maryland, by Americans, and a developer that likes to push his rainbow agenda. But yet we're not going to have freedom of speech? I thought we still had freedom of speech in America. But I guess to Bethesda they don't. Can you sue them for infringing on your Second Amendment right? No, you can't, because the first thing I highlighted in here, they are exempt from ever being sued. ZeniMax may report certain incidents to law enforcement and other authorities, included but not limited to disclosing account information and good faith beliefs of credit due to by law. Okay, whatever. So now they can get the police involved if someone gets a bug up their ass because you said something in the game. Alright? Why am I talking like this? Why the fuck don't I care, Bethesda? Because I refuse to sign this shit. And I don't live that far away. If you want to suck my dick too, you're welcome. Actually, I wouldn't want you to. Content moderation, reactive content. And this doesn't just apply to Fallout, by the way. You can see here Elder Scrolls Online, Starfield, the game that they took our Fallout 76 subscription money to and funded, which I never played it, but I heard it was just as broken. But you can't say nothing about the bugs or anything. I'm gonna say right now, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I really don't feel this way. Scroll down, scroll down. You acknowledge that you do not have the right to create, publish, distribute, or create derivative works for or any use software, programs, utilities, applications, emulators, or blah blah blah. Except authorized. I don't think that's really a problem in this game. I gotta pull YouTube up because I'm seeing my original comments and shit as I'm looking for other stuff. That pretty much covers my problem with West Tech DTD. And I think I just explained... I don't know why you said it doesn't harm the game or impact everyone negatively when you can't gain experience when someone's using exploits at events. That's kind of fucked. You might want to pull your head out of your ass and get it out of here. What's up, Wolfie? Motherfucker, you know I'm pissed off if I'm doing this. No one cares about gamers, developers don't, and if you don't, why the fuck are you on a gaming channel, whatever your name is? The useless group post with all those people selling items is my biggest problem. I just proved to you why I said that. You can't find anything on player vendors anymore. Now you asked a question, G-Dad, if I build under the map, am I now leveraging an exploit? You kind of are. And you can get banned for that, and that's really shitty. But what if I use nuclear grenades to clear out an area through walls? If you choose to use a nuclear grenade and clear out areas behind walls, that is on you. But when you're exploiting shit like the thirst zapper trick, holding a thirst zapper in one hand, throwing unlimited grenades at events and nobody else can get a hit and get their experience, again, that's a fucking problem. I'm tearing through the comment section on my original video quick. But to answer that question, if no one sees you do it and you're going to West Tech or whatever, I don't think it'd be a problem. But if you're doing an event, someone might get the bug up their ass, and it depends on who you are, basically. Like if you're DTD, Gassy, West Tech or something, you can do whatever you want and throw it all over YouTube for everyone else to do it. But as soon as you get reported for doing something you've seen online, your account's gone. Theirs isn't. Why? because they're getting new players to play this game. Headhunter 6, 152 is the moment where the video earned my thumbs up. I forgot what I even said, so we're gonna go back. I said slightly what I said earlier, but I worded it a little better. We're not allowed to play a raider and offend anybody, but you can fly a flag that says, "I suck dick! Sharpen your scissors, bitches!" Or, "Hey, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna fuck it." Yeah, get it out of here, what Wolfie said. And for Nicholas Young, I think, I found this video very interesting. New to Fallout 76, you mentioned some people I just started following. Could you go into more detail? I'd like to know more. I do currently pay for Fallout First. Is that bad? I think I touched upon why I don't like these people. And ever since the TV show, and my subscribers know this, I developed a deep fucking hatred for new players. But I decided to be nice to you because you just walked into this game, you don't know what's up, you saw the video, you asked questions. Welcome to Fallout 76, something tells me you're not going to be here long. I think I covered everything in the comments section. I don't think they're rolling in now as much. Now I can't find the live stream. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I haven't read Russian since 8th grade. The Thirst Zapper came in about the same time. Oh, it did. Whenever Nuka World came in. That was... Oh shit, I've been playing since Nuka World, not Pittsburgh. That was one of the first things. But yeah, you could hold a Thirst Zapper in your hand, and as long as you was holding that, you could craft a nuclear grenade, combine that with Demolition Expert. Let's say, go to Moonshine Jamboree, stand on top of the tower thingy, and you could just rain down unholy hell, and just wipe everything out. If you're on a team in a private server, that's awesome, because you're all going to get experience for that. But if you're killing shit so quick that nobody else in the community can get a hit on it, it's straight fucked. And Russian, I'm sorry for all the shit that's going on up there. If you're up there, I hope you're alright, and I wish you the best. I do have a heart. I'm a very caring person, just not when it comes to Bethesda. Alright, disclaimer of warranty. But yeah, West Tech is actually a closed instance, so no other community member, unless they're on your team, is going to know you're in there doing it. That's not my problem. When people is doing it to quickly level up and get equipment, upon starting out, it's not an issue now. But to go in there and level up and all that shit, so you can use all your legendary perks, and then you go to PvP, you're using a translator. Alright, I will try not to... Wolfie, you son of a bitch! Hey! I will try to not use any slang or anything. That way your translator can pick it up easier. Again, West Tech closed instance, not a problem. But when you got two people starting out and they see West Tech exploiting it, they say they're going to PvP you, they run in there for 15 minutes and come back 20 levels and beat your ass. Not cool. We should all have equal gameplay experience. This is just more liability protection on their part. Alright, so here is a catch-22. Direct damages will compensate you for any reasonable foreseeable loss or damage you can show that you have suffered as a result of ZeniMax's failure to carry out its obligations. But later, we already know they exempted themselves from lawsuits, but later you're going to see where they say they don't have to fix any bugs if you report them. So I don't even know why they fluffed your ass if you read this to say they'll compensate you, because they won't. Reimbursement, termination of your account, right to restrict again. We're going to keep scrolling down. Like I said, I'll do a separate video and I will scroll down through here. That way you can read them. Again, they mention disputes, but they also say that they're not liable for anything, and then they say they are. Here's another breach of... Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna stop this and communicate. Yeah, that whole situation just fucked, dude. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure if this place is not much better, but I listened to a band you may have heard of, Alex Terrible and Slaughter to Prevail. When that shit started happening, they got the fuck out of there and came to the United States. One of my favorite bands. If you haven't listened to Slaughter to Prevail, check out Baba Yaga. Okay, here's where ZeniMax shall not be liable for you to use or disclosure. ZeniMax shall exclusively own any now known or hereafter existing rights, information, nature throughout the universe, media. That's not what I was looking for. So that Fallout London stuff, I need to do my research on that, but from what I understand, a private team was making that game. Or that add-on for Fallout 4 is what I thought it was. I could be wrong. But from what I understand, they heavily modded Fallout 4 into a London setting. Bethesda swept in and took it from these creators, and now they are releasing it. And that is the shit that Fargassier is promoting. That's what they are promoting this month and all that stuff. Fallout London, Fallout London. I don't give a fuck, Bethesda. As far as I know, you didn't create that DLC or whatever it is. Somebody else did. You didn't like it. You claimed, well, you used stuff from our game. They was doing something good for the community because you're too fucking lazy to update it and give people what they want. So what do? You take it, you re-release it yourself. Are they going to get money for it? I don't know. If anyone knows about Fallout London, feel free to plaster it on any of my videos because I really want to know. Alright. These are a lot of services, by the way. General terms, we don't care. Entire agreement. And what I and others have said, comments here, in person, they were pretty vague with the terms. Alright, so I gotta go up, because this is the worst part of the terms of service. That way you can see it for yourself. I'm really hoping that's what they did. I really hope that's what they did, because I would hate to see community members get fucked out of 2 years of hard work. Fallout London's not new, guys. This has been in the work, I think, late days of Fallout 4, early 76. They have been working on it. I hope they paid those people. I hope they hired them or something. I'm looking for a section. If I already touched on it, I apologize. I'm just going to scroll back up at the top. I'm not even going to find it unless it comes up. So what I'm doing right now, calling people out on their shit, calling them out on their shit, I could get banned, but you see how much I care. At the end of this, the reimbursement, that basically says, you know, real money trades, or if you put something offensive up in your camp, game thing, ZeniMax and its affiliates and other participants of the services from all such liabilities, damages, losses, costs, and expenses. So if you spend $3,000 across the course of a couple years on the Atomic Shop, someone doesn't like your Sheep Squatch Ate My Pussy poster, goodbye account. But again, we have to stare at their sexual preferences everywhere we go. I can't even play Dead by Daylight without getting hung up on a rainbow hook. It's getting bad. Somewhere in here, I know I have it in my original video, but it says they are not required to fix any bugs identified by you. And to kind of wrap this up, in conclusion, I really want to find the so right here, you may not allow individuals whose accounts have been deemed terminated by ZeniMax to use your account. So if my child decided to play Fallout and decided they were going to be funny and build a giant dick in the middle of White Springs. She gets her account banned. They hear her talking on my account. I can get my account banned. That's not what I was looking for, though. And we're just gonna go to the top. Does that mean Bethesda has made a team specifically for bug finding? No. That is saying that if you report a problem to Bethesda, they exempted themselves from having to... If you report a bug to Bethesda, they are not obligated in any way to fix it. And what I'm looking for is, if you have a problem with the game and you don't like it, it's in here. It's on my original video. Oh, it says remedies at the top. Okay, it's the remedy section. So let's find the table of contents. Their remedy for any thing that you don't like in this game that you agreed to when signing this is to uninstall the game. So, like, yeah, if I don't like them selling us a bundle and then releasing the same bundle a week later, giving one person a refund and not the next person, my remedy is to uninstall the game, despite how much I paid for it. And that's just fucked. And the fact that new players, I'll say again like I did in the original video, new players, not the people that helped make the game, for 30 days can get a full refund. Not cool. They are saying if you don't like it too fucking bad, we're not obligated to fix anything, but our agreed remedy is for you to uninstall the game and shut up. They're pushing out the old players is what they're doing, alright? Like I said, I've been playing Nuka World, Pittsburgh, whichever one came first, I don't remember because I've been playing. Now let's get to it geared towards new players. We now know, or the terms of service. We now know, holy shit, I'm at 12 again? My voice just cracked. Smoke another one. We now know ZeniMax Media has exempted themselves for any lawsuit if you have played the game for more than 30 days. If you're a new player, for 30 days they'll kiss your ass. We know that if you put up something offensive in your camp, say something offensive, basically play as a raider in the game, you can have your account banned. Like, what really sucks with these terms of services... Oh, and if you don't accept these terms of services, this is what happens. That's what happens. You can't play without accepting them. And if I ever play this game again, which I doubt I will, like, this was fucking dirty. The stuff that they've been doing since the TV show has been dirty. And you have people out here breaking the game, getting praised for it, violating terms of services, and you have Fargas, you're fluffing everyone's ass, pretending the game's perfect. I thought I had a little bit of respect for that man, but whenever he was promoting Fallout for Hope and I told him, like, yo, like, the game's barely playable on PlayStation, like, don't you think they should fix what we had before reaching out to new players? No, because they came out with these terms of services, they are not obligated to fix anything anymore. Alright? that's where we're at with that. So the new players, I will be right back. Sorry, I had a visitor. So new players, ever since the TV show came out, we were buying things in the Atomic Shop, and they was later given away on Twitch streams, pretty much the same thing. I never played many Activision games that I know of. I think the last thing I've ever seen with Activision on it, correct me if I'm wrong, was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So, for new players, and I mentioned this to Fargas here, why aren't they putting new items in the daily offers? Oh, it's a great thing for new players, buddy. Yeah, it's a great fucking thing for new players, Gassy. What about the people that made the game? Alright, I admitted, I spent way too much money on this game, over $3,000, and this is how veteran players are treated. We scroll through the Atomic Shop, we get to the daily offers, and guess what? Owned. We have not had a new daily offer for about 2 years, and to further prove this, which, Gassy, I know you like to deny everything, don't want to lose that promo code, do you? Someone put together an Atomic Shop daily offer rotation. Unless they change something, I already know what the daily offer is going to be 6 months from now. Because guess what? It's going to be the same item that was in the Atomic Shop last year. They don't need to update it. For new players, that's awesome. Hey, I get this half off. Veteran players, we pay full price for everything. Not cool. Twitch stream grab after Twitch stream grab. In case you didn't see my video for Fallout for Hope, while Gassy and everybody else was like, oh, Fallout for Hope, Fallout for Hope. Come donate and get this for free. Fallout 76 is the best game ever. Yeah, maybe on PC. PlayStation was broken at that time. Stuck in Power Armor Steel. Killing a Scorched, getting the reward. Your Spooky Pale, your mod box. Or not mod box, it was those rusted up sardine cans. That's another thing that pissed me off. Last year for Halloween, we were grinding for honeycomb Halloween decorations. This year, they gave us new honeycomb decorations, alright? They were locked behind a $1,500 Atom Shop bundle, while people was grinding for rusted up sardine cans. Like, what the hell is that sheep squatch one even? It just looks like an M. That's what we was able to grind for. And then we had to pay for something last year. And yeah, all the benefits now go to the new players, brother or sister. And it's pathetic. Like I said, Atomic Shop items and daily offers, they're for new players. We already own them. They are trying to smother us out. I don't know how much PvP you've seen lately, but PvP used to be a thing. We like to get on and PvP the fuck out of each other. Now, If we walk up to a train station, say White Springs, because that's usually where the PvP takes place at, we walk up and hit someone without a mic and we try to initiate PvP, they can report you and you can get your account banned for hindering their gameplay. So PvP is pretty much dead. So I'm gonna close with this. I really thank you for coming along. I can't close because I said I was going to mention future products or projects. I will do that here in a second. First of all, I want to thank you all. I was completely blown away this morning whenever I pulled up YouTube Studio. Thank you, new subscribers. Good things are coming. My channel gained so much. The comments section was the most the community's been engaged. Like, engage in the comments. Tell me to go fuck myself if you don't like something I say, alright? I don't have any rules for my comments section because I, unlike Bethesda, believe in free speech. Alright? But it was the most engaged. I thought I pissed everybody off, to be honest. And I don't care. Like, every time I make a video, 2 people leave, 3 people subscribe. That's cool. I'm not out grabbing for subscribers or anything like West Tech. I don't care about subs and likes. Hey, will you give me 1,000 likes for this video before you even watch it? I ain't like that. I want you to like and subscribe because you like the content. Obviously, if I just pissed off some of you and you don't like it, I don't expect a like or a subscription. That doesn't tell me as a creator anything. I want to put together stuff that you will like. So thank you for checking out my shit and coming and joining me in this live chat. Comment section's been kind of dead for a while, minus a couple of regulars. Now, again, thank you greatly. I'm sorry Bethesda's doing this to everybody. If you skip past it just to get to the Atomic Shop, that's why this is here. I think I outlined everything that was a problem in these terms of services with how they're treating everybody, the new players, what you can and cannot build in your camp. I will do a separate video of slowly scrolling through these and possibly a link to the online version of the terms of service. Oh, PvP used to be great. We would meet up, beat the shit out of each other, call each other names, we would step into character. It was awesome. My favorite PvP event, J Rattle, if you're still here, I held a PvP night. You can see this down, and it was an older video. I got my ass beat so bad when I died, I somehow exploded and the roof of my PvP arena was blown to pieces. And my friend was like, I'm gonna repair this for you. I was like, no you're not. I was like, what happened, happened. The arena's done, fight night's over. Because if this was a real wasteland and my roof got blown off my building, I'm not gonna rebuild it. And that is the same camp that my Camp White Trash Beautiful was at now. PvP was great. Like I said, thank you for coming along, thank you for engaging. I'm sorry I even had to make this video. What does this mean for Shivam's channel? As of next year, Shivam's will be migrating to Shivam's Gaming. It is no longer going to be a solo channel. I will be teaming up with Silent Lone Wolf X more. We will be running through Diablo, Baldur's Gate, Demio, the finals, Fortnite. I'm streaming Final Fantasy 16 and Far Cry 3 Classic Edition on the hardest difficulty, worse than malaria. I wasn't upset, I was just curious on reasoning. I initially thought it might have been rage bait or whistleblowing, but thank you. Oh no, like I used to love the community. I still love the community of good players and stuff. I don't like the new players. Alright, I did an aluminum video, and that video actually happened. I was at one violent night, I was scrapping my stuff, I turned around, there's a new player that has his mic. Hey, can I have some aluminum? I get tired of that question. It's all around you in the game. So I literally told him to look at his feet. Everything I reenacted in the video, I told him, I was like, pick up that can, turn around, march your ass up that hill, pick up some more, scrap it, there's aluminum. But I want your aluminum. You're level 600 and I'm new, you have to give me your stuff. No, I don't have to give you my stuff, alright? And now, with these terms of services, you can't even tell off an annoying player. I don't like it. But yeah, the channel will mostly be live streams up until the release of Monster Hunter Wilds, February 28th, 2025. Now, I spoke a couple of times. Newer people that subscribed and are checking out my channel, you've noticed things that I have said, future projects, the Backwoodsman, and Fallout Live on Location. The Backwoodsman is going to happen. Alright? It is a project that took time because, long story short, it's a real magazine. I wanted to acquire like a whole year's subscription worth before I made a video on it. But it's a really cool magazine. I love it. If you're into like survival stuff, or you wanna don't support pharmaceutical companies, you wanna make your own home remedies, it teaches you how to make like dandelion salve and stuff. It's like it's basically the wasteland survival guide of real life is what it is. And we're going to go to the woods someday. I might go live with it like now, and we'll just sit there and flip through and look at it, and I'll provide links. Backwoodsman's not paying me to do this, by the way. I just think it's a badass magazine, and not a lot of people know that it was taken from a real family-operated magazine. Amazing. My second project, and this is a big one. I'm not going to give away my location as much as possible. If you really care with stuff I've said already, you could triangulate me, I don't care. Berkeley Springs, West Virginia is 35 minutes from here, alright? So, throughout fall and spring, I will be cutting an episode called Fallout Live on Location, Berkeley Springs. It's going to be 2 parts. I am going to walk through Berkeley Springs in-game and show you some of the locations. Like, most of you probably don't know, in-game, you can look right at George Washington's bathtub. Like, there's stuff, historical stuff in the game that they don't tell you about. So I'm going to walk through Berkeley Springs in-game, and then I'm going to get in the car, we're going to go to Berkeley Springs real life, and I'm either going to cut a live video with my original in-game Berkeley Springs in my hand, and I'm going to walk you through the whole town, give you the history of the town, the history of Berkeley Castle, the Berkeley Springs Historical Foundation, Berkeley Springs Station, the train station in-game. In real life, it is, without their community's help, it's going to get tore down because they just don't have the money to maintain it. So if I happen to get monetized or anything by then, I doubt I will. But any proceeds I make off of my Berkeley Springs content is going to the Castle Foundation and the museum. So we're going to be walking through the town of Berkeley Springs. I want you to understand what you're looking at in-game. And I reached out to the Berkeley Springs, I forget what it's called, but they're in charge of maintaining the castle. That castle in Berkeley Springs in-game, it's real. And for $300, I get a private tour of that. I can record anything I want. So we're going to see what the castle looks like inside. My original plan was, and it was going to cost $1,000 for 2 hours, we was going to set up tables and we was going to stream Fallout 76 from a phone camera, and I was going to get up and go outside, and then we was going to tour Berkeley Springs. But I'm doing it a whole different way. So, beginning of the year, Berkeley Springs live on location is going to happen. From there, we're going to visit other locations in Fallout. We are going to visit the Pine Barrens, where the Jersey Devil was originally from, which Bethesda butchered the appearance of the Jersey Devil. No eyewitness report ever said it looked like that. We are going to the Mothman Museum. We are not going to Foshnot. And I heavily encourage nobody else to go to Foshnot either, alright? That is their cultural event that happens once a year. And some of these streamers and stuff dress up in Fallout stuff and go down there, have no clue about German-Swiss history, and they're stepping on the event. I reached out to them. I said something about it, and they said, yes, the Fallout fans are absolutely smitten, but we're going to hold this event with or without them. You show up to Foshnot and your Fallout shit, you're tramping on their event. Their culture is to hand make a mask, dine on their year's harvest to get ready for the next year. Not dress up as Fallout characters like, I played a game so I'm going to pretend I should be here. No. Stay the fuck home or go there for a cultural reason and leave the Fallout shit behind you. But I know some people, God damn it, Fargas here, thought it would be cool to go down there for a player grabbing attention. All he did in my eyes was to disrespect their community and culture. But yeah, we're Fallout 76 live on location. Berkeley Springs, Palace of Winding Path, the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, Pittsburgh, the City of Steel, I'm not far from there, and we're road tripping. Probably half of the summer. And we're going to go see these places in real life. And that's just what it's going to be. Until then, this channel will be mostly live streams. Actually, once I'm done here, Fortnite just came out with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles creator map. I really want to check it out, so that's what I'll be streaming later. Will be Fortnite. Probably playing with my kid and helping her unlock her battle pass. But the channel is basically going to be live streams until Monster Hunter Wilds. I did beta test that. You can check that out as a live stream on my channel. Much like my comment section this morning and my new subscribers and shit, I was completely blown away when I started playing that game. Graphically, it was amazing. So, we're going to be playing that heavily. Very heavily. But right now, the main things I'm playing, Final Fantasy 16 and Far Cry 3 as my main ones. I'm gonna check the comments again. I used to PvP, I mainly got my ass beat. But again, much love and respect to all you people. Thanks for checking out my videos leading up to this. Thanks for sticking with me through this. We'll see you in the next one. I might be live on something. And people, if you come check out my channel and you don't like the game I'm playing, like if you came for, say I was playing Final Fantasy 16 last night, and you think I'm playing it again and I'm playing Far Cry 3, be like, yo Shivs, can you pop on more Final Fantasy 16? I'll get to a save point and I'll close that game out and start a new stream, alright? Because I believe in these days, if I'm playing, I'm going to be live, for the most part. That way, if I forget what I did, if I want to play the game again, I can go back and look. If people get stuck playing the same game, they can look and see how I did it. Sometimes my methods in games work, sometimes they don't. But that's what it is. And this is what it is. One more time, thank you all. You've been great. It might not be Fallout, but until next time, Wastelanders, Shiv'ems out.